Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen on Season 2 on Episode 14 or Episode 38 of the total number of episodes. This episode right here was pretty cool. Looks like to me we're about to get to certain major fights very soon, but that ending of the episode, oh man, looks like to me things are about to get very hectic depending on the situation. So, if by all means, let's just get this started right away. Okay, let's go. We have to it, Mei faces this cursed spirit or something, which is very dangerous considering that its plan is to trap you in a coffin and hit you with the gravestone. In a few seconds, you're dead because of some kind of infection or disease. Something that Mei was actually in a very tight bind, considering that if she was alone, she'd be in major heap trouble. But she had someone with her, so we had to it Wee, I think that's his name. Wee. How do you pronounce his name? UI, to help her out, and eventually they defeat the cursed spirit, which I'm not gonna go into much detail, but all I know is it involves the boy and a very powerful, strong raven technique of a crow, or raven technique or crow technique by Mei herself, And they end up getting ready to clash against Geto, who apparently is like, well, not too bad. But now we get to the real business stuff. Well, we all know that thing is not Geto, or that's not Geto at all. We all know who Geto is. And honestly, I thought that guy was straight up alive, but that was a different kind of story. That aside, we have to, when we get to around the 7:10 mark or something, we had to it that we get to see Nanami, Maki, and now Bito teaming up against this one cursed spirit whatsoever. And they do have some trouble with this thing towards the end, which I'll get to just a minute. We do talk about now Bito, though. That guy, even though he's from a Zenin clan and he's old and he's a freaking heck of a jerky prick whatsoever, that guy has something called sorcery projection. I don't know. Or projection sorcery. Whatever the case may be, all I know is there's something involving actions or something. I don't know. All I know is it makes them very fast or something. I guess that's one way how to put it, but it does have some weak points, etc. So in other words, this projection sorcery whatsoever actually makes him very fast. However, when the Drago spirit or that cursed spirit whatsoever, looking like fish, I don't know why I'm calling him a fish, but when he activated his domain expansion, that became a different story. And I mean totally different story. Nanami, Maki, and now Bito get overwhelmed pretty badly by this guy's domain expansion. It's like he's making very powerful fast attacks without you able to see it at all, That kind of thing. And eventually, it looks like they were about to get their butt in trouble, but until Megumi shows up and tries to do domain expansion himself within a domain expansion. Because the only way how to defeat or get rid of a domain expansion is to use your own domain expansion, we seen this in Gojo Sensei talked about it, of how you get rid of one's domain expansion, unless you're a master with technique about it. But I guess there's another way how to handle it. Megumi has a plan to able to help everyone out and escape, but sadly though, before they could escape, we get to see freaking Toji, and yes, Toji show up at the end and jump out of there, or just jump in, which we don't know why he did that, but we'll have to find out later. Anyways, yeah, pretty hectic stuff, but whatever. So, in this episode, Mei and Wee ends up taking on a powerful cursed spirit, which apparently the technique is actually very basic and understanding, and if it was Mei by herself, she would be in some deep heap of trouble. That much is to be said. However, when it comes to having someone helping her out and her pet crows or ravens whatsoever, they come in and gave her the opening chance to defeat that cursed spirit and get ready to clash against Geto. As for Nanami, Maki, and now Bito, they face a cursed spirit that doesn't seem very strong, but after he uses the domain expansion, they become in a tight bind. Megumi shows up and tries to give him a chance to escape, and Toji shows up at the end of the episode, blah blah blah, and next episode is called Fluctuations Part 2, I believe. Anyways, yeah. Don't know what's going to happen to our friends and our characters, but I know many are not going to be in a very great situation. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.